Now the iLLa Killers, as you mentioned, got that big win over the Wise Men back at NEW 5. One thing that really impressed me in that match for them is their immediate chemistry with each other.
The trust that a veteran like B-Boy was willing to place in two young upstarts like Coco Flash and Gorilla Shug. Instrumental for these two young men in their careers and what they've been able to learn from a leader like B-Boy, but it's the six who are out to teach some lessons to start this one, a big-time brawl outside the ring.
There's no way a couple of fellas hailing from quote-unquote the center of the universe will cede any attention for anybody else's entrances.
This is madness. Colton G, referee in the ring, trying to will all six combatants to get back inside the squared circle, but I tell you, Jordan, I don't think it's going to happen for him.
Now, the only way you'll be able to do that is with the crystal skull and a forklift to get some of these guys back in the ring if they don't want to be there. Now, we're very familiar with Malik Melo here in NEW. As you said, he had a great showing in the Canadian Gauntlet match at NEW 6, and he's been making some waves the last couple months.
As this match spills into the audience here, B-Boy teased a dive to the crowd, instead just finger raked the eyes of Mark Wheeler.
And stereo dives from the iLLa tribe on both sides. Wow.
As this crowd is fired up, this match fully interactive at the moment.
They should take their time and finish their entrance right now.
B-Boy and iLLa Tribe have these people on their feet right now. And it looks like the action finally going to roll into the ring.
Right. B-Boy starting it off with the Golden Gun, Mark Wheeler making his third appearance in NEW. One of the brightest talents in Ontario, but making a name for himself all over the continent here.
Just got popped in the jaw by B-Boy so badly he had to tag out immediately. And now in comes Malik Melo, who's staggered by a strike from B-Boy and will roll back into the corner as well. In comes Jessie V.
Jessie V making his NEW debut. If you are unfamiliar with this absolute beast, prepare yourself now. Clutch Jessie V, like I said, absolute powerhouse. Don't let his size fool you, though. He's an incredible athlete who can get some pretty crazy air with his jumping enziguri kicks.
And that power game of B-Boy tagging out in favor of the sizzle of Coco Flash, who's got his feet moving early in this one as he goes for a 619. Coco climbing the turnbuckle. In comes Malik Melo, and take a boot to the face as Coco going up with a big drop kick, and that'll take the big man clean off his feet.
Taking a tag to Gorilla Shug now.
You know, if I had to guess which member of the iLLa Killers would be able to take down Malik Melo, I'm not sure I would have picked Coco Flash.
I would have had him ranked 3 of 3.
And wow, the power of Shug to take the big man up and keep Malik suspended in the air for as long as he did. Impressive stuff from the bruiser of iLLa Tribe, as now he brings up Mark Wheeler. And he's going for a spin. Roulette Wheeler, that was. Big strike from Shug will drop Wheeler to the mat.
Now we're seeing early on the tag team chemistry of the iLLa Tribe. We know we've seen a lot of them in NEW here. But one thing I want to talk about was the chemistry between Mark Wheeler and Jessie V. So they're known as Locked and Loaded, and their chemistry also undeniable, which I'm sure we will see on full display in this match.
Malik Melo, I'm sure, has been watching from afar what these two men have been able to do. right across the Canadian Indies, but specifically in Ontario, as now it's the 6 running roughshod over the competition here at Terry Fox Theatre.
So last week, Locked and Loaded were in a tag match in Quebec, and the fire alarm went off. Now, the building was evacuated, and they took their opponents outside in a calm, orderly fashion and continued the beatdown. That's focus, that's intensity, and that is power from Jessie V right there.
My sources say, in fact, the fire alarm was triggered by how hot the action was in that match. As we are seeing quite a match here this evening, another big impact splash from Malik Melo.
One of the bigger competitors in the match, but Malik Melo, he's an athlete. That guy can fly. He's got the YBG on the front of his tights, stands for Young, Black, and Gifted. And as far as nickname accuracy goes, that one's at the top of the list.
As perhaps the temper starting to flare as Malik Melo takes that t-shirt off. Momentarily wrapped it around the throat of Coco Shug in a chokehold of some sort, but in comes Mark Wheeler. Continues to work over the face of Coco Flash with vicious strikes.
I gotta wonder, the 6 not making any friends here on the West Coast, but are they beloved in Toronto as a team and as a unit? I wonder. They must be.
I think they are certainly making their hometown proud with the showing they're putting on at the moment. And the power game of Mark Wheeler on full display.
Much like Taylor Rising, who we saw earlier, Mark Wheeler and Jessie V also trained at Superkicked Wrestling. Producing a lot of great talent out of the eastern part of Canada. We're very fortunate to have them here in BC at Nation Extreme Wrestling.
Making their debut as a trio are the 6 here this evening. Though, as you mentioned, only Jessie V making his NEW debut tonight.
And impressing immediately.
He's in the ring right now as Coco Flash continues to get worked over by this sizable trio from the Big Smoke. And you can tell from the raucous reaction of this audience, they do not like these boys from Toronto one bit.
I feel like if this was simulcast in Maple Leaf Square right now, they'd be going absolutely bananas for the 6.
Yeah. You'd think that there'd be a big viewing party in Jurassic Park tonight, honestly. Given there's nothing else to watch right now in Toronto sports. Hey-o!
Hey-o!
Big time senton attempt from clutch Jessie V. Not as clutch as he might like to think, however, as Flash gets out of the way, and oh my, what a running DDT in the corner off the faces of both men on the apron.
That's a 3-for-1 offensive maneuver from Coco Flash. Wow, now he is far, far away from any help or support in his own corner. Can he make it there?
That is the big question. The hand outstretched of Gorilla Shug, ready and waiting to get back into this match if his partner can reach him. He's almost there, and there's the tag. In comes Shug.
Here comes Wheeler. There goes Wheeler. There goes Malik.
Rolling elbow from Shug as he just spikes Jessie V with a German suplex, and here's one for Malik as well.
Looking for the third guy. Gorilla Shug on an absolute warpath right now in the ring.
As we see some hybrid offense. Oh, wow.
Tandem cannonball. I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
I'm not sure if that did more damage to Mark Wheeler or Gorilla Shug, but Shug rolling out of the ring as B-Boy is now back in control. B-Boy looking to lock in the figure 4, and Mark Wheeler is in agony right now.
Heads up move by Malik Melo, try and break that up, but oh, B-Boy caught him, crossface. Ankle lock to Jessie V.
And everybody wants a piece of B-Boy right now. He's got an answer for everything. Jessie V able to reach the ropes, and that 5 count of Colton G will break the hold.
B-Boy clearly the home run hitter for that team, waiting on the apron until he was absolutely needed, but now cleaning house on the 6.
Much to the delight of this crowd, who are happy to see B-Boy delivering some signature offense, and even happier to see it's against a bunch of guys from Toronto.
Mark Wheeler quickly turning that into a Falcon Arrow, almost got the pinfall.
2.5 from Colton G, but B-Boy able to get a shoulder up.
This is chaos. I'm not even sure who the legal man are.
Spinning heel kick.
Beautiful bridging Northern Lights suplex.
Oh, Coco Flash rolling through, looking for a suplex duo. Turns that one into a pinfall, and it's broken up by clutch Jessie V. That was clutch.
I've seen this before.
Wow, the power of Jessie V.
The pizza toss, I believe he calls that.
Mamma mia. Coco Flash nearly got stuck on the ceiling fan as Gorilla Shug back in the game. A running headbutt direct into the forehead of Jessie V, and now up goes Shug to catch him.
Shug maybe looking for a superplex here.
Indeed he was, and what an impact. You could hear that one right across the Tri-Cities.
This ring looks like a car crash. There are bodies everywhere.
We called it before this one got started, Jordan. I said it would be a demolition derby, and it is living up to that hype right now. The power of Gorilla Shug to bring up Malik Melo. Oh my!
Wow! And now here comes the speed of Coco Flash with a massive frog splash at the top rope.
Can he get the cover? Malik able to get those shoulders up and send Flash flying across the ring. Jessie V looking for a clothesline, able to duck out of the way was Flash. Couldn't reverse it, however. Now he does. Has Jessie on the apron. Jessie V missing a kick there. Just got stomped face first into the apron.
Missile drop kick from Mark Wheeler. Coco Flash looking out to lunch in the corner. What is Jessie V doing?
No. You're kidding me.
Oh my goodness!
Coast to coast right across the ring. Oh my. It doesn't get more impressive than that. As now Mark Wheeler returning the favor with a headbutt to Shug, but Shug takes it no problem and brings him up. What a maneuver from...
You gotta have your head on a swivel in this match.
Gorilla Shug, who just took a massive choke slam from Malik Melo. Malik now bringing B-Boy up, and he'll take a cutter. B-Boy able to get a reversal. But Melo right by the ropes. B-Boy can't finish him off with a pin.
Well, when you're in that ring, in the immortal words of Ace of Base, don't turn around. There is somebody behind you waiting to hit you with a devastating maneuver.
All 6 men slow to get back to their feet.
B-Boy and Shug looking to get on the same page here, maybe trying some tandem offense.
Oh. This crowd wants to see these boys from Toronto take a beating.
Oh, Jessie V trying to bring a big metal pole into the ring, distracting the referee long enough for his partners in the 6 to hit a couple low blows.
Now Jessie V with the roll-up that'll turn into a big powerbomb code breaker.
Fully loaded from Locked and Loaded. Oh, Malik Melo, he's gonna fly from the top rope.
Oh, wow. And what a victory for the Six. Remember, Jordan Bowman, the last time we saw the iLLa Killers in action, they picked up a win over the then tag team champions in the Wise Men. Tonight, however, they come out on the losing side against three men who individually are incredible physical specimens, and together as a trio just may be unstoppable here in NEW.
What a statement from the Six. Malik Melo definitely chose wisely when it came to calling some backup in from Toronto. Wow. How about locked and loaded? What a tandem maneuver that fully loaded was. A deadlift schoolboy powerbomb into a backstabber. No one's getting up from that. Malik Melo, shades of, I want to say Vladimir Guerrero, or would you maybe go with Batista?
That was more of a bat flip, I think.
I think so too.
Shades of Jose Batista. As Malik Melo hopes he can tear it up the way the Blue Jays bats have in recent years. But even in a losing effort, quite a display from the iLLa Tribe and B-Boy.
Yeah, they left it all out there for sure. Nothing but respect for these guys.
B-Boy now soaking up the adulation of this crowd.
A great moment from these three. They've been in two absolute wars here in NEW, and the bond that has been forged in those wars we are seeing right here in the ring. What a tandem these guys are, even in a losing effort. Like I said, nothing but love and respect for these three.
This is what the business is all about. Brotherhood, camaraderie, love and respect. And